Oh, I'm good, man. Just got off a little play call. You know how them go sometimes.
I hear you.
So, so,
Yeah,
so you know what? I feel like I gave them enough time, man. So we just gonna roll, and then they just got to catch up, man, because that's just
sounds
what it
good.
is. That's just what it
Sounds
is.
good.
We got SPK on here. He's a content creator himself. Do you follow him?
What's going on, man? I will. I do now.
Hey, he's hub, man. I think he should stay bigger. His ass he was weighing 280. He be doing hella shit. Like he a GI Joe or something, man. I'm like, man, this dude doing hella shit. He's he go crazy for real. You see him, it's gonna shock you. Like, damn, he be running, jumping, doing all kind of pull ups and all kind of shit. Drills. He do shit the 200, excuse me, the 150 pounders. He be doing the same shit as them. But just to see him do it, man, that shit inspiring. I'll be like, go boy, no homo. Go you. Go ahead then, man. You be making me give a thumbs up. Like, go ahead, man. You made my day. Motivated me. you know.
Man, I'm checking it out. It's good.
How was your day though? How your day go?
Man, my day just keeping busy. During the day is filled with motivating young kids to do some shit that maybe they don't really feel like doing, but it's gonna benefit them for the rest of their lives. Giving a gift of literacy, but man, um, uh, out here working on some painting. It's been raining, so ain't no tennis going on today. But yeah, man, keeping busy and staying out of trouble for sure.
Right. I see Nelly Nell. Mr. Space Mountain, you starting to become one of my guys, man. I appreciate the love. I see now. See when I get new subscribers that's committed to me, not like that, but it makes the if you because it makes the older ones seem bad because they be wishy wappy and flippy floppy. You know, I done lost subscribers talking about art. Like, man, what's all this art shit? We want to hear game. I didn't really have them come at me like that, Jason, in the inbox for real, telling me what to say and shit.
Patreon then, because that's all you. That's it's good stuff, quality content.
Yeah, man. You should make a. You should. You know what you should do? You should make a channel and do it and just tape and just. I forgot how what they call it when you the time elapse shit. That'll be cool.
Oh yeah.
Just do one picture and see how it turned out and just tape little stuff and then it's an app that probably just makes it go hella fast. Upload it, man, and you never know. People might think that shit cool as fuck. I think it's cool as fuck when I watch it. You know.
Right on. Shoot. Um, yeah, but YouTube channel is definitely on the list today. I know that done by this month, but well,
He said
thanks
it.
for that idea because I never thought time lapse before.
Yeah, because you know they got apps for everything, man. They got apps for everything. Just
For
Google it.
sure.
Time lapse apps. I bet you. We gonna do. I'm gonna do it right now, just to prove my point. Just to prove my point. Watch this. I bet it. I bet it's some come up. Time lapse app. I probably spelled it wrong, but it'll come up right. Let me see. Watch this. Best time lapse apps for Android. See, hyperlapse. Time lapse it. Time lapse. Look at that. We just made a play. See what y'all do when y'all tune in, and they all free. And they all free. All about a dollar. Steph is too cold. Y'all just missed the play we just made. So we were just chopping game, and I told Jason he should make a YouTube channel. And now we was talking about time lapse shit. Bam, there's hella apps for that shit. That's just the next painting. You don't have to. Yeah, just start it. You don't have to have it done, but just like okay, the next new shit you do, just start taping that shit. And then you got the app already. Just do three, and just so you can see how it works. Then you know how long it's gonna take you, and then bam. And even if you don't upload it to YouTube, you can still have it for yourself, and it'll be hella fucking cool to look at.
Hell yeah. Yeah, well, I got I got eight. I got this top eight list, and so I'm gonna just get in and fool around and see what I can do. Just get used to it. Cause yeah,
That's cool. That's how I learned. That's how I learned how to do all this, just from fucking with it. I'm not one of those
so
super
and
computer literate guys.
yeah,
Let me
well,
see who on here. Nelly now and Mr. Space Mountain. Look, he done outdid Steph in All About a Dollar. I've been knowing him first, and Space Mountain still here, and he knew. You see how they do me, Space Mountain? They looking for the G word, and it ain't game. Man. Let me ask you a question. What got you started in art? How did you start? Who influenced you, and what influenced you?
man, I know it's crazy, but number one, my older brother, we just always used to draw stuff like cartoons and things like that, and then um, I just went through a little period when I was younger where my parents got me enrolled in some classes at the museum, the New Orleans Museum of Art. I started liking it. I had sets of markers and sets of paints at home, and sometimes I sit up and make paintings of characters and stuff from books that I like, but then also just make up shit.
Yeah,
When I always, I always just really loved it, always. And then I took classes in high school, and even in college, and even when I got out of college, I took classes just for the hell of it, like you were talking about
yeah,
doing. And you know, I think I just started entering a phase where I said, man, why don't you just why don't you just start doing this? Why don't you just stop fucking around and start doing it, right?
yeah.
Quit making excuses or quit saying one day I'm a this and one day I'm a that. You like doing it and do that shit, man, before you die or something.
Y'all heard what he said. Cameron Terrell, what's going on, man? See, he just gave y'all some life game. Look, I'm gonna tell you something, and I want you to tell me what was your first piece? Cause my first piece is gonna be something they ain't gonna expect me to say. It's gonna be some funny shit. So let me hear yours first, and then I'm gonna say mine.
My first piece, man, it was uh, Jimi Hendrix. Um, it was just a piece with him playing guitar, man. That was since I was 12 years old. I got turned on to him by an uncle of mine, and I just kind of related to that cat because he was just on something totally different, and the way that he thought, the way that he wrote shit, and obviously the way that he played guitar, man. There's very few other people that I've seen, do that. Maybe Prince, but still, Jimi Hendrix was the man for me. I mean, he was a black dude, and he still to this day is who we consider to be the best guitarist of all time.
Right. That's pretty cool. That's pretty
But
cool.
yeah, that what's crazy is I made it. I made it give to a friend for their birthday because I didn't have any money to do anything else. It was on color. I took a lot of time and effort, before there was internet, and I ran a copy of it and printed it out so I could have it nice and enlarged and always with me.
That's funny. Hey, my first piece. This is what I used to do, y'all. So we used to have competitions. So imagine this, like like little obstacles, like so a page. So you draw a page, and there's like saws and electricity in little obstacles. So I had the little stick man. So we would just do page by page of obstacles, and we'd have competition of how long the obstacles was by joining all. So we'd just be in the hut and try to make it more difficult. Just I don't know if I'm explaining it good, but I know what I'm trying to say. And then so it'd be so may I say I make one 20 pages long, and we just line it up across the carpet, and then he'll pull his out, and then we'll see whose was the hardest and whose was the longest, and just take hella pride in that. We just call them wars. Yeah. But my boy, he just hit me on Facebook
You
talking
call it
about that
what?
shit. Wars.
Wars.
And then we would just try to come up with new little weapons and just funny ass shit to just to outdo each other. All that bit around this bitch in here.
Man, that reminds me, man. I grew up collecting Mad magazines and stuff. That reminds me of Spy versus Spy, man. Where you
Yeah.
just
Yeah, that perfect. See, you took the fucking words out of my mouth. So scratch all that I said. What he said, spy versus spy. I knew it was some type of connection that I couldn't think of, and there it is. The exact same thing, except it was army dudes instead of spies.
outdo each other with weaponry, man. That's cool.
Yeah, man, hella funny. So w- let me get into the travel stuff. Why do you advise young people to travel? Because traveling is a I don't know if you follow enough people like on YouTube and shit, but it's like a big topic now. Like it's a really big thing. I just got off a panel and that was the topic, traveling, and I got invited to a Brazil Carnival trip online, so I'm looking into that now. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah.
That just happened. That just happened earlier. That was a whole nother play. That just happened.
Get on it. That's
Y'all want to hear it? It's
hey,
Geesh Jonas. I put it on my stories. That's what it was. I put it on there.
travel. Travel. You gotta damn travel because number one, especially when you're young, what makes you into the person that you are? Well, experiences and going somewhere else where everything is new. You might be forced to kind of survive or get through a situation. If you got any sort of trepidation or shyness, well, you're gonna lose it when you realize that you might have to speak a different language to make friends or holler at girls or whatever. Um, if you are about game, then what's the best place to perfect your skills? But in a place where maybe you don't speak the language and know what the people do, you get a better understanding of nature. Period. When you visit other cultures, you also pick up some of the best shit from other cultures, and you may get to experience some of the shit that you might not back at home in the States. Like when I lived in Colombia, man, I'm, I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed having somebody to, I enjoyed having somebody to cook, clean, uh, and all this stuff weighed on me hand and foot 3 days out of the week. I certainly wouldn't be able to have that luxury at home,
Right.
especially not being an educator. I enjoyed the luxury of being able to travel and live in five-star hotels. Um, Again, not necessarily a luxury I'd be able to have all the time at home. And so, hey, get out there and travel. Your home place is gonna be your home place, and your home place is gonna mean a lot much more to you if you've had a chance to experience other places. I mean, it's just like relationships. It's just like it's just like with relationships or whatever. The more experience you have with different types, well, what you consider home or the most comfortable for you, at least you're gonna know, and you got something to compare it to. If you don't, then you know you don't know. You're gonna be bored, and you open yourself up to failure or to basically get left in the dust.
Okay. Hold on. So I hear Space Mountain said Roadrunner and Willie Coyote. Exactly. Major Banks says he said Brazil is a great spot to rent a hoe out this bitch. Hey, tell these cats how fine the chicks out there is compared to here, though.
Oh, Columbia. Man, we were talking about this. Look, a five in Columbia is a dime here, and you literally you get whiplash. But I think I think the better thing about that, like other than the faces and the different
They treat you
mixes, like
better.
when you go, yeah, they treat you better, and then like you, I've never seen a collective group of women like pretty much all blessed with ass, like ass.
Yeah.
They, yeah, they like ass is a part of the culture. Um, I don't know how that. Well, I don't know how all that happens. But anyways, also the thing is, all the different mixes are really fucking, really fucking gorgeous. You got dark to light, everything in between, curly hair, green eyed, dark-eyed, dark hair. It's, I mean, it's all sorts of mixes, and you can find whatever I think you find whatever the hell appeals to you, but you're gonna find that a lot of it appeals to you as well.
Hey, you know what's hella funny? It seemed like to me, from my experience, them bitches out there fuck hella fast. Like they just boop boop boop. Boop. They like fucking. They like having sex hella fast and shit.
That's it. And they do that hella fast, and they run the same game like the uh, hey, I'm not a slut. I don't do this. I don't do this. You know, I'm not a slut. I don't do that. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Um, but it just seemed like, hey, you you've made it back to my place, and you know, you don't look like you're ready to leave too soon. And that's just from my experiences. It's it's like you said, hey, where are you from? Obviously, you're not from here. And then, hey, why don't you take a guess then? And then from there, it's boom. And yet another reason I wanted to learn Spanish, so I could better communicate and better, you know, play around.
You didn't just gave him finesse game. You didn't even know it. You just gave him finesse game. You did that on accident. See when you travel, you get finesse game on accident. That's what happens. You can't. You just. Oh, it's just finesse. Just. Oh, I'm just. Oh, I'm just throwing highlights on you so naturally. I can't even help it.
Oh man, I mean, that's the whole thing. Like you find some way to get by. You find exactly how to get in, and I just found out, or I was just like, well, look, I'm most likely one of the only Black American folks up in here that speaks Spanish, that's got dreads and everything else. You're probably not going. You're not gonna meet another motherfucker like me too
Ooh,
soon. So I'm the prize up in here, and
ooh, look.
that was my mentality in most places I went. I was just a cocky motherfucker, and um, enough girls seem to dig that shit.
Hold on. Say that again real quick for my man I am Franco Rodriguez. It's pot chopped in because that's important. Just the last part you said that about that attitude.
I was just cocky as fuck, man. I just felt like, look, ain't nobody. You're not gonna see too many other people like me in this place right now, and I'm the prize. And hey, you want to be hanging out with me, and I mean, that's just how I played it. So I had fun. It was, what can you do for me at this point? Not, oh, hey, we dance. Can I buy you a drink? No. Uh-uh.
Jason, why you lacing them like this, man? You's giving them expert level game. You over here going. You wasn't going in. You going in harder on the game this time than the last time. You going in
Am I
right
the
now.
prize?
You lacing these cats, boy. telling them how to interact with them, what to say, how to come at them, the mindset to have. Go you,
What's the lesson?
go you.
What's the lesson? Travel, 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 travel. What you been trying to preach? Travel, travel, travel. That's
Yeah.
the lesson. And how did I learn Spanish? Well, I did. I did take it. I took it in high school, man. And once again, every chance I got to try to speak it with somebody, man. Everybody's gonna be helpful, and everybody's like, "Dang, that's cool, man." You try to go out of your way to speak what little Spanish, and I'll engage you. Everybody seems nice enough to do that, and then you know, you go to places where alcohol is served, and then you left afraid to make mistakes and start taking. Everybody loves when you make mistakes too, and you're gonna learn, and everybody wants to teach you. That's the other thing, you know. Instead of saying embarazada, say vergonzoso or something like that. Embarazada means pregnant, and I was trying to say, well, I'm embarrassed about that, and so you know, chicks laugh, and next thing you know, feel uncomfortable. Anyway, learn Spanish, trying to take it because be better than you really people, and that's us too. But do it anyways. Always Mexican and fuck, or say something. If you see some folks, some cooks, or anywhere in any walk of life, and you know they speak Spanish, then give it a try, man. Some of them might, look at you strange, look you back in English, but just anyway. That's
Lawrence D. Adams just joined. What's up, Lawrence D. Adams? We talking some good OG. Oh, you'll love this one, Lawrence. That's my OG folks. You'll love this one. This is an intellectual joint. This is an intellectual experience only for Lawrence D. Adams to experience it. Graybeard Chronicles. That's the great look. Look, y'all done made it connect. Now you got the first person in your group right there, Jason. Now it's the Graybeard Connect right there. Both of y'all. One bald head, one got long hair, and I just flowed for y'all. Yeah. Tell them about tell them about you. Your well. Matter of fact, let me ask you one more question about the girls. How's the girls out? How's the cooperation out there in New Orleans? Because some people, there's people that listen to this shit from all over, so they might be planning to go there or some shit.
New Orleans definitely a place to visit. Um, it's a 300-year-old city. It's real interesting. In case you haven't heard, you can drink 24 hours a day if you're into that. It's got a pretty good cultural scene, and in terms of you know, in terms of women, well, you got social lubricants, many places to go out. Uh, Many people that look to come down here to do stuff that they normally would never do. So many people that live here and who visit here have that mindset. So it's a great place to come down. It's a great place to come down to if you're looking to put yourself in the pool or in the ring of fire.
It's like Vegas with history and culture.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah.
One long ass street where everything is at, just like Las Vegas Boulevard. Same shit.
And yeah, other places. There are other places too. And then if you come back enough times, um, you can kind of select your level of outness or what you're looking for. Because yeah, the Bourbon Street drag, that's cool. yourself in that manner. And I understand that, hey, Miami, San Fran, you're going to get some of the same choices too. But again, it is pretty cool that you can do it 24 hours, man.
Right. That's what's up. So tell these players, we had this conversation before, but as people never heard it. So just about the process of getting your work into an actual gallery, the process of it, the thought mentality that you had, and the plan and how you got it to get going.
Um, Mine was hand grenade shit. Uh, my mentality was, man, there are other people who are doing it. Um, I just had to get a belief in myself. Like, you know, there for a long ass time, I said, man, I'm not good enough to have my shit hanging up in a gallery. Um, why even bother? Maybe I should just wait until I get to that point. But again, you fucking die before you get to that point. And when do you ever feel like you get to that point if you striving to be better every day? I just said, look, I'm gonna just let somebody else decide, and in the meantime, I'm gonna put my shit out there, because otherwise, you just end up keeping your stuff to yourself. Nobody gets to benefit from it. You may or may not get any better. So I just started shopping stuff around. I came up with a plan. I said, I'm gonna go visit this place. I know they have this event going on. I know these are the galleries, and I just went in there face to face and started talking to people. I heard that, you know, emailing folks and giving phone calls is not the way that you get the attention, because you get all sorts of submissions that way. Just fucking go in there. And I brought all my pieces with me, and you know, I'm fortunate enough to have the opportunity to have my stuff displayed during an art walk.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Y'all hear this success story? That's success. That's inspiration. If I was listening to this, I'd be inspired. You know what I'm saying? Because you can read a bunch of books and all that, but you want the person to be you want to hear the person to relate to them. Once you hear the person, you're able to connect with the story. You know what I'm saying? You can be a fan of, I don't know, Kevin Hart, and you can read his book and make a connection. But if you meet him and you hear him and he talking to you, that's a whole nother level of connection. You know, whole nother level of it. Y'all hear me?
Hey, I can barely hear you for some reason, man.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. As somebody asked a question, I just said hella shit. It's all good. Let me see. Let's see in here. All right, Lawrence D. Adam. I see you said you gotta go. I am from. Ask a question. Now. You on, Jason?
Huh?
Oh, you still here? Okay. My shit's delaying as far as what I can see, but if you can hear me, that's all that matters. I'm not showing myself anyway, so.
Got it. Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Oh, okay. Well, since my shit's stalling, do you see a question down there? Arlo, bam! You came just in time. Ask my man a question. Look, there we go. Arlo got the next question. If you read it first, just answer it, because it might take me a few seconds for it to come up online.
All right.
He got it. He taking a second. He got to finish texting his ex back real quick, and then he'll ask him. Gotta get one more off. One more quick text. He said, "Who I got on live? This is Jason Hampton. Tell him who you is. He here. You can tell him.
What's going on, man?
Why you asking me?"
Jason Hampton, artist, tennis coach, teacher, traveler, human being.
And happily divorced.
Man, I see a question saying how long have I been doing artwork. I made a decision about 10 years ago that I was going to get into it. I was going to take steps to improve myself, and I was going to make at least a drawing a day or something. I was going to continue to work on painting. I have tons of ideas in notebooks about series and paintings that I love to make, and so I'm never short on ideas. But it was 10 years ago that I decided I was just going to start making those things happen. And I've thrown away a lot of shit, but you know, I'm still here. And you know, what's crazy is only over the last 3 years that I decided that, well, it's time to start showing, or it's time to start putting my stuff out there rather than just giving things away to friends or family.
Right. You could be your own worst critic. A lot of times you fuck it up your own self. DDSDF. That's a crazy name. DDSDFSADDS. Can you say what you think that's it? What you think that is? You see that? DDSDFSA. What is that?
Hey,
Pronounce.
Arlo, do I use my creative art thinking in other areas of my life? Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Because um, I have, I coach tennis, and I'm a tennis coach. Um, and programming wise, I've come up with ideas and I'm putting them into action. One is to offer what I call tennis U, and instead of just teaching private lessons to clients and wasting their time and wasting my time, I design these classes. I'm an educator, and I design these classes. I have a curriculum. I use video analysis. I've been studying world-renowned coaches and kinesiologists who know technique extremely well. And while I've been incorporating them in my lessons now, I'm offering these classes to my clients, and so it makes for a more. I get it, and I'm not gonna lie. It also is more cost effective for me also. Um, creative living is also how I make time to get out and exercise myself, make sure that I take care of myself, make sure that I have time to uh, not necessarily meditate, but kind of take stock of what is going on in my head, get it down on paper, and make sure that that my ideas don't just get stashed away and not acted upon.
That's dope. Do you see Mr. Space Mountain's comment?
Yeah, man, I'm reading it right now.
Okay.
Thank you. A safe piece of advice to those working with young people. Man, embrace and be extremely, extremely proud of your influence. Embrace your own experience. Continue to be authentic, because young people can sense the direct opposite. And your wisdom, while you might think it's hokey, does have an effect on young folk. Share that shit. Don't be afraid of sounding hokey. Don't be afraid of sounding like that old guy. That shit works. Trust yourself and share. People can pick up on real young folks. Young folks want real. Share that shit. Be that wise. Be that wise older dude that taught you shit. That might have taught you shit when you were younger.
That's game. Let me see what they say. Trav just checked in. What's up, Trav? Hey, Trav. How was that? How was that panel earlier? You heard me on. Tell me what you thought. He was. I was on the panel earlier. He heard it. He was on there.
Oh, right on.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Franco Rodriguez, man, you asked me what kept me motivated through 10 years of making art. Well, the fact that I could call myself an artist for real and that I was working to improve myself in my craft and this shit was something that I love doing, that kept me motivated, man. Even I ain't gonna lie, even the terrible shit, even the mistakes or whatever, like I felt for once, yeah, I'm an artist. I'm actually doing this shit. I'm actually making it. No, I'm not selling it, and that was another thing. I didn't have that belief, but just the fact that I was into it and that I was doing the do, that was something internal and something that I'd wanted to do for a long time, and there I've been doing it.
That's dope. Look at you,
Don't sleep with him.
He talking shit. You talking shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't misuse your influence like Kendrick Lamar said.
Don't do that. Somebody asked me a question real quick, and let me see, and we can see, and then me and we gonna get both our take on it, whatever it is. This is gonna be some random shit. Let's see how random they get. There's a difference between random shit and stupid shit, though. Let's say, have you ever had sex with a midget? No weird shit, just funny, funny, random, regular shit. Let's see what they come up with. You tell me, cause you gonna get it first. So let's see what they came up with. I don't know why my shit's so slow. Come on now, somebody. Let me see. Let me see who won here. I'm gonna pick somebody. Y'all got 5 seconds, so I'm gonna just pick somebody. Nelly Nell, bam, it's on you. Okay. Afi, how do you ask smart? How, he taking a girl? Shit, that's a cool date. That'd be fun. Don't let your friends tell you that's a stupid date. That's a suave date. You about to get hella laughs about her and feels too. I am Franco says, how do you ask smart questions? Be a smart person and want to know good shit, and that's why you ask good questions. That's how. Ask the shit that you want to know should be smart shit. So or beneficial shit. You know. So once you want to know that and you find it out, then that's how you become smart. You keep doing that. See, keep doing that. Keep wanting to know shit and finding out shit. Wanting to know, find out. Wanting to know, find out. Wanting to know. After a while, you're gonna know hella shit. I just laced you. Oh man. So hold on. What was? So okay. So now you answer that one. That was for both of us. How do you ask smart questions? What's your answer? How do you ask smart questions?
I ask smart questions. Well, I don't know, man. I guess that comes from that comes from a keen interest in something, um, and then I guess a basic understanding of something else where another question pops up. I mean, it's tough. It's pretty tough to answer.
Well, just to elaborate what you said, and then to what I prefaced before, you just gotta want to know things, and when you find out things that you want to know, you become smart. When you're smart, you cannot be smart and ask dumb questions. That just means you're intelligent. Smart is something else. Smart is the all around word. Check y'all later. Got to train. Oh, okay. All right, Super Swole. He got to get his GI Joe on. Flex. Arlo 2K18. So in next year you're gonna change it to 2K19, or you just gonna keep it rock? Is it gonna be ever since, or are you gonna change it and update it to 2019? Let me quit talking shit. All right, man. So let's do like two more questions, man, and then we out. We can't go on forever. Uh-oh. So, that's somebody, baby mama, saying hi. She said hi to me with a kissy face. Two of them. What's the you got? You have to become a. Hold on. You still here?
Yeah.
Okay. The fire dude just joined. I, I'm getting a lot of new people, man. I'm just noticing. I keep seeing people I ain't never seen before, over and over again. That's what's up. Every day it be do. It's certain people who I like Trav always here, and just certain people like that. But I'm seeing new, different people every time. That's another. It keep on being first. Come on, man. You can still hear me?
Yeah.
What's the last thing in the chat that you see?
What did you say?
What's the last thing in the chat that you see?
You have to become an autodidact.
Oh, okay. Oh, we at the same. I should just be buzzing. I can see you, but it ain't syncing up.
Yeah.
You know how that go. Well, look, man. Let's wrap this up, man. We'll take one more, but I want you to tell everybody where to find you, how to contact you, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. I have two websites. One for tennis training. That's www.hamptontennis.net. No pun intended. And then my artwork is on my website, Epistrophy Arts, EPISTROPHYARTS wixsite.com, and that's where I have all my artwork uploaded and where I'm selling prints from as well, prints and original.
Type anything in the chat so that they can just tap your profile and add you.
For sure. For sure.
You know how they be. That's a good one. They only want links. Somebody just sent me a thing, man. I was telling myself he ain't messing with my stuff like that. He looked at some old shit. He's like, man, where's the link to the original one? Man, I only seen you 2 times. I ain't about to do all that for you. You want me to go at a 4-month-old drop to find where I got some shit from? Come on, fam. I gotta know your name if you asking for that. Hella entitled, man. Hella funny. But man, it was a pleasure talking to you, man. This gonna go up on YouTube on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna link
Hey,
your Instagram in on there too. You know.
sounds good. Well, thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate you having me on, and thanks for everybody that checked in as well. Y'all just y'all definitely just got a new follower coming. But man, I appreciate everything. Keep doing what you're doing as well, man. I'm enjoying your drops. Like I said, it takes about 6 or 7 folks to get what one person you is spitting out here. So you know, keep it up.
Thank you,
Keep
man.
doing what you're doing.
And
You're
what
an inspiration for
I
sure.
I appreciate that. We'll continue to talk privately too. You feel me? So we connect like
For
that.
sure.
You know.
And yeah, and like I said, man,
And
thanks
get
to everybody else,
and and guess what? Now you got a cool ass interview about yourself. So now you have access to it. You can just listen to your interview, and it's hella funny and entertaining. And you just have this footage of yourself now in the interview. You can play it on a
sounds
rainy
good,
day.
man.
You can play it on a rainy day. Just play it. Just go to YouTube and put your name in, and some shit come up.
Shit, yeah, man. Hey,
Uh,
thanks a lot.
All good, man. So peace, y'all. If y'all checking in, catch the
All
playback,
right.
man. We out.